This rare 1950 half-dollar coin could be worth a fortune. Discover its untold history and secrets now. The story of the 1950 half-dollar coin begins in the post-war era of America, a time marked by economic transition, national pride, and a growing fascination with collecting coins as silent witnesses to history. Minted at a time when the United States was emerging as a global power, the 1950 half-dollar represents more than currency. It reflects the art economy and spirit of a nation in evolution. The 50-cent piece minted in 1950 belongs to the Franklin half-dollar series, a design that departed from traditional presidential imagery and instead honored Benjamin Franklin, a founding father inventor and diplomat who had never served as president, but whose legacy stood as one of the most influential in American history. The Franklin half-dollar was first issued in 1948 and continued until 1963, making the 1950 edition an early and historically significant piece within the series designed by chief engraver John R. Sinnock. The obverse of the coin features a bold, right-facing portrait of Benjamin Franklin. His image, presented without a wig or ornate dress, speaks to the values of simplicity and intellectual contribution, rather than political power. Surrounding his likeness is the word liberty arching above his head, the year of mintage below, and the motto, "In God we trust," to the side. The reverse of the 1950 half-dollar is equally distinctive, featuring the cracked Liberty Bell, an iconic symbol of American independence. The bell's intricate details, including its visible crack, serve as a reminder of the struggles and endurance that defined the birth of the nation to the right of the bell. Per tradition for half-dollars appears a small eagle. Despite being less dominant in this design, the eagle was required by law for all U.S. half-dollar coins, making its inclusion a unique blend of legal compliance and historical symbolism. This blend of Liberty Bell and eagle was unprecedented and sparked conversation among both collectors and historians. The 1950 half-dollar was minted at two facilities, Philadelphia and Denver. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 7 million coins with no mint mark, while the Denver Mint added a D mark and produced a significantly lower quantity, just over 2 million. This difference in mintage made the 1950 D version rarer and more sought after by collectors. In higher grades, the 1950 D half-dollar commands strong premiums, especially in brilliant uncirculated or proof-like conditions. The quality of the strike varies significantly depending on the mint, and batch coins from Philadelphia often show better detail in Franklin's hair and the Liberty Bell's lines, but the low mintage of the Denver coin makes it a prize for those aiming to complete a full Franklin series set in top condition. Examining the coin market in the decades following 1950, we find that the Franklin half-dollar, including the 1950 issue, remained in regular circulation throughout the 50s and early 60s. But the rise of coin collecting after World War II meant that many people began saving half-dollars, especially those with unique years' low mintages or pristine condition. The 1950 half-dollar became a popular choice for these emerging collectors, given its classic design, historical relevance, and increasing rarity. Over time, particularly when silver content became a major factor in coin values, silver played a pivotal role in elevating the worth of the 1950 half-dollar, composed of 90% silver and 10% copper. The coin weighs 12.5 grams and holds a metal value tied directly to the precious metal market. When the United States stopped minting circulating coins in 90% silver after 1964, coins like the 1950 half-dollar surged in value due to both their intrinsic silver content and growing collector demand. This shift not only increased the coin's appeal, but also transformed it into a piece of investment history. In the 1970s and beyond, dealers, collectors, and investors alike sought out these coins as silver prices climbed and numismatic awareness expanded. Throughout the years, coin grading services like PCGs and NGC began certifying 1950 half-dollars, assigning grades based on condition from good to mint state 70, which signifies a perfect coin, free of any wear or marks. Examples in mint state 65 or higher are extremely valuable, especially those with full bell lines on the reverse, which indicate a sharp, clear strike. This designation, known as FBL, is rare and desired by specialists who seek only the highest quality. Specimens in building registry sets and competitive collections. The full bell lines attribute refers specifically to the lower lines at the bottom of the Liberty Bell, which must be uninterrupted and fully visible across the entire width of the bell. Collectors understand that these features are not just aesthetic, but indicate a high level of die pressure and early die state, which contributes to both eye appeal and value. Auctions and private sales show the importance of condition in determining market value. A 1950D Franklin half-dollar with FBL designation can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the grade and demand. For example, a specimen graded MS67 FBL sold for over $10,000 at auction, highlighting how a coin that once bought a loaf of bread now commands the attention of serious investors and museums alike. The historical value of the 1950 half-dollar extends beyond its market price. It stands as a cultural relic from a time when America was redefining its identity, moving into the Cold War era, embracing industrial growth and shaping a new generation of patriotic citizens. The choice of Benjamin Franklin, a man of science, print, and reason, over a military or political figure for the coin's design, speaks volumes about the era's ideals of knowledge and civic duty. Even the controversy surrounding the design adds depth to its story. John R. Sinek, the designer, had his initials JRs appear on the coin, leading to conspiracy theories during the Red Scare era that the initials stood for Joseph Stalin. Despite repeated clarifications from the mint, the rumor persisted, reflecting the tensions of the Cold War period and the role that even coins could play in national discourse. Such episodes illustrate how deeply interwoven coinage is with the social and political narratives of its time, and why the 1950 half-dollar is not just metal, but memory frozen in a monetary form. Today, collectors hunt for the best examples of this coin, with special interest in error coins or varieties such as doubled dies, repunched mint marks, or planche anomalies. Though rare, such varieties of the 1950 half-dollar can increase a coin's value, significantly drawing interest from advanced numismatists and adding a sense of treasure. Hunting to the collecting experience, coin clubs, publications, and online platforms continue to document find, share research, and connect enthusiasts across generations, making the 1950 half-dollar not just a collector's item but a cornerstone of numismatic culture that bridges the gap between post-war America and the digital age of collecting, from pocket change to prized possession. The journey of the 1950 half-dollar is a powerful narrative of American history in metal form. It reflects a nation's reverence for liberty, intellect, and legacy. It embodies the evolution of money as both a medium of exchange and a canvas of commemoration. And for those who hold one, whether in hand or in collection, it offers a tangible link to a time of change, pride, and vision that continues to inspire collectors and historians alike.